Hi everybody, it's Sheila from Designs by Babymoon, and I wanted to show you really quick how to add lettering to the blank medical alert tag design from Designs by Babymoon. And what I have is my design open on my screen. This is the PES version, but any of the versions would do the same thing if you're using Embrilliance software. And then you're going to use this lettering tool up here where it says the letter A and capital A. It says create letters, and we're going to create a lettering design to go inside this object. So what that does is it brings up in Embrilliance this block font that is part of Essentials, and you're welcome to use this font or any of the other fonts that you've already purchased. The size of the area that you can fill here is slightly less than 1/2 of an inch. So I'm going to move this over to the side just by clicking on it with my mouse and scooting it over just a little bit so we can see it a little bit better. When you click on this lettering object, it comes up with ABC, and in this text box over here you can change it to whatever you want. So I'm going to delete ABC and I'm going to change it to a medical condition. So let's change it to celiac. Let's use all capital letters in case you're making it for somebody like that. And let's see, and hit enter, and it will change the letters that you added to what you typed in. Now you can take this lettering set and click anywhere in it and drag it over with your mouse into the middle of the design. And I'm going to grab this little blue handle over here. I'm going to rotate it so it goes across the middle of the tag. The next thing I'm going to do is grab this corner box and then shrink it down just a little bit so that it's not covering the medical alert letters. So it goes across the middle of the design nicely. Maybe I'll rotate it just a tiny bit more. And then I like the way that looks. So one of the other things that I'm going to do is also change the color of it. I know when I go to stitch it out, I'm going to use black thread. But just to make things look right on my screen, I'm going to pick a dark thread just so that it looks the way I'm going to stitch it when I get to that point. Okay, now in my stitch order, the letters come last, which we don't want them to come last. We want them to come before the final outline stitch. So what we're going to do is click on that letter set and drag it with my mouse up before the last step. Oops, let's try it again. And put it in between there. There it goes. So what we have first is the placement stitch, the middle design, the round circles that are part of the outlines, the medical alert lettering, then the lettering that you added, and then the outline of the tag. Now the lettering that we added, I'm going to adjust it just a little bit. I'm going to stretch it out just a tiny bit by grabbing this handle, making it a little bit wider, and recentering it just a touch again, and maybe scooting it one more touch until it gets to looks the way I like. And I think that looks good. So it's in the right order. Placement step, then the decorative emblem, the white stitching, which you can use any color for these, the blue letters that go around the circle, the letters that you added, and then you would float some material on the back of your hoop face out to cover up all that stitching on the back side and run this final placement stitch, which seals it all together and makes the tag finished. That's all there is to it. Let me know if you have any questions or if this was helpful. And please feel free to either use the blank version of this medical alert tag to add your own lettering, or any of the, if you've purchased any of the other condition tags, you're always free to delete any of the step with the lettering in it there and add your own lettering however you want to. And I hope this was helpful, and I hope you have fun making these. Thanks for watching.